Audio Jungle.
Watch us live this very morning. Okay, go on right now to at Nigeria Info Abuja. That's the YouTube channel at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can also watch and experience the conversations among people who are making up their comments on Facebook as well at Nigeria Info Abuja. Great time to keep up with things and keep up with many messages that are building up there and there. Today is the 10th day of April 2023. Let's find out next some of those stories there that we have across the papers for today. Let's start off with this day for today now. With 89 expected assets, Nigeria to top Africa's upcoming oil and gas projects by 2027. That's one of the headlines from this day for today. Russia-Ukraine crisis. Foundation supports Europe's quest for peace in China. Nigeria's neighbor child expels German ambassador for alleged disrespect. Senate presidency group urges desperate northern aspirants to emulate Musa on zoning. Keeping up with all the stories in Easter message, Kuka says Nigerians are ready to reclaim their country. Auditor General of the Federation, his own message says, Senate indicts Budget Office over 19 billion naira payment approval to 4 MDAs. NUPRC production data shows Nigeria's oil output declined in March, first in 6 months. Increasing appetite for digital payment options is also one of the stories as it appears in this day for today under their business section. Other stories, you find APC in Katsina enduring assault and treachery. All right, these are stories you want to take on. Definitely go on, read all about it as we have them there and there in the likes of this day for today. Moving on now, let's take on Punch newspaper. Federal state lawmakers to get 49 billion naira. Asset declaration, defaulters may be removed from office. Bandits slash ransom for 85 Zamfara abductees. Don't intimidate judiciary, Ogun APC tells Adebutu. Benue residents cry for Father Elias Papal magic. Header step up killings. Subsidy remover. Marketers plan 30,000 gas stations, 6 CBN loans. Federal government bars online banks from accessing customers' photos and contacts. Blackmailer records sexual intercourse with ladies, sell nudes. Can governors, orders preach peace, preach love at Easter. Terror attack. Worshippers relive tragic memories as our church reopens. Prophet, wife, flee country after DSS arrests. Other stories of interest, Abuja prison, fleeing inmate caught in Nasarawa stealing motorcycle. Police nab 31 Bauchi hoodlums. FRC blames speeding as 15 die in Enugu crash. Multi-million naira property destroyed in Rivers building fire. 3 men abducted. Lagos policeman destroy 185,000 naira phone. Policeman volunteers rescue Oshun traditionalist abduct wife. All right, well, these are stories you can easily take upon as we have them in the Punch newspaper for today. Now, moving on to The Nation. From The Nation newspaper for today, Salt and 6 can support to stop hate speeches on pulpits. Senate indicts budget office over illegal 19 billion naira payments. Governors under pressure over security vote spending. Other stories, APC asks tribunal to dismiss AA, APM, APP petitions. UTME odds April 25 to May 2nd. NLNG inaugurates world-class neurosurgical and stroke center for UCTH. Other stories of interest, election petitions, Kuka urges judiciary to do justice. Well, in the world of football, Firmino's let go dents Arsenal's title hopes. Bayelsa Guba, silver candidacy and APC, many rivers to cross. Dare makes case for home-based players in Super Eagles. International financiers tie funding to carbon emissions reduction. Tinubu, Beavers, IRF, and other matters also appears in the Nation for today. All right, moving away from there. Oh, yes, there's a story on Ngozi tells Biden yawns. Well, there's the reactions that are trailing up to Ngozi Adichie's article. She did put it out just over the weekend. Quite a number of people are reacting, some positively, some negatively, to the article she did put out this very weekend. All right, let's read from Daily Trust now. From Daily Trust, ex-Nasarawa Deputy Governor regains freedom after 4 million naira ransom. Kiamo, obedience and mentally weak. How resurfacing of naira notes might be fueling resurgency of insecurity. Encomiums as ex-World Court Judge Bola Ajibola is buried. Why politicians should stop dividing Nigeria along ethnic and religious lines. Obaseki. Kogi governorship, why APC must zone ticket to Western region. Faleke speaks about this. Gombe APC suspends senator, reps member over anti-party activities. Ex-World Court Judge Bolajibola buried. Owo Church reopens 10 months after terror attack. Kuka, may God guide Buhari in retirement as we reclaim our country. You also find of interest this very morning, marketers worry over importation of bad apples. Despite 10 trillion naira annual inception and smuggling tribes, why politicians should stop dividing Nigeria along ethnic religious lines, says Obaseki. Lobby stars Dazu Abia Warriors to stay top of Group B. Weather adversary saved 120 billion naira for CBN, says Nime DJ. Gombe APC suspends senator, reps member over anti-party activities. Governor Abiodun Dare congratulates Adesoya for reclaiming UFC title. Labour Party crisis, state chairman demand emergency NEC meeting. Bolajibola used talent to advocate for justice, says Buhari. 15 points beyond recognition in Enugu auto crash. All right, but these are stories you can read up more about from Daily Trust. Now to Vanguard. Federal government initiatives on non-oil exports failing. Nigerians frustrated with election outcomes, says Kuka. Supplementary polls, opposition parties rally to seize control of NAS. Ugwai preaches peace, love, unity at Easter. Oshibajo, Obasanjo, Oshoba, others bid Ajibola farewell. WMA kicks against reps' proposed mandatory 5-year practice for Nigerian trained doctors. Enugu Governor-elect Mba preaches unity, love at Easter. 10th National Assembly leadership. Akpabio may drop ambition for Senate presidency. ASUP wants 7 poly rectors sacked, says appointment illegal. JAM to commence 2023 UTME April 25. Nigerians frustrated by election outcome, says Kuka. All right. Igbo Group slams FFK for asking Obi to leave Nigeria. Debate. Obi Dati Mohamed Diaz Shoyinka. Again, LP States Chairman, the son Lamidi Papa, insists Abure is national chairman. Bayer said 2023, Silver, APC's many rivers to cross. Our families are hungry due to low passengers turnout. Commercial drivers speak about this. All right, those are headlines you can find across the papers for today. That's across This Day, Punch, The Nation, Daily Trust, and Vanguard newspaper for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
Do remember the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today. We ask of you as you listen in and also make your contributions to follow through with our editorial guide. Your calls need to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. We ask of you to be truthful, factual, and yes, please keep your emotions in check as you share with us on Nigeria Info.
Watch your number one talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info every day of the week, Mondays to Friday on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
All right, let's take on your calls this very morning as we listen to you on 0700-951-0000. Again, that's 0700-951-0000. You can also join in on 080-9597-4869. That's 080-9597-4869. And on WhatsApp, 080-999-30137. We are live on Twitter as well. You can send your tweets at Nigeria Info ABJ on Twitter. Instagram is at Nigeria Info FM Abuja. Facebook remains at Nigeria Info Abuja if you are on Facebook. Yes, if you're streaming live right now on YouTube, it's to our delight that we can read your comments at Nigeria Info Abuja. Okay, or just search up Nigeria Info Abuja on YouTube. We'll be able to read what you're writing this very morning. Let's start taking your calls and listening to you. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Femi.
Welcome. Happy Easter. Same to you, sir.
God bless you and hope for family. This is Mala Aruna calling you from Kubwa Federal Housing.
Welcome.
Nigeria frustrated after outcome of the 2023 election by Pastor Aso Kuka. Of course, because the majority of Nigerians didn't vote for APC, and the outcome of the election, Nigerians are frustrated, and they have pain because the way and manner APC put Nigeria since 2015 to today. That's why the majority of Nigeria come out here and massive and put pistols, and the Mahmoud Yakubu, some NEC officials declare, that's why the 2023 presidential election will not stand. Because even though the result will win, Nigerians are stand.
It will stand, and there's nothing illegal. My dear friend, you have to understand something. There's a process of law. The only way to supersede a law is if the court decides differently, but it will stand until that stands. My brother, there's no other option. We're in the democratic society. We're in the democratic society, and we would not suggest anything that would create mayhem. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning once again.
Welcome. Good to have you on.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Yes.
Nigerians shall reclaim their country. Kuka. For a long time now, Nigerians have been strangers in their own country. For a long time now, Nigerians have been helpless and been unable to achieve their destinies on earth. Things have to change. We cannot continue to live like this. We must use rule of law, collective security, collective governance as weapons, vehicles to reclaim our country. We shall stay in Nigeria and salvage it together. We shall stay in Nigeria and reclaim it together. No more
the undertaking of dangerous joining trips to other countries with all the risk involved. She has been done. And God will help us in this regard. God bless all of us.
All right, then. Thank you so much. Thanks for your call. Good morning to you. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning.
My name is Mami. How are you?
Very well. Welcome, madam.
My name is Mami. Okay. Welcome to a new week.
Yes, madam.
On the issue of insecurity, old Naira notes. In fact, one of the greatest benefits of the introduction of the new redesigned Naira note, from my observation, happens to be the issue of kidnapping. When the government said they are not going to use it again, I discovered that it reduced. But for reasons best known to some people that did not allow this policy to work, immediately they reintroduced old 500, 1,000 Naira note. Now, so that they enter different places, they kidnap people. I will not say anything. It's only God that will not help us on the issue of kidnapping. Secondly, apples. We are fasting for a while. You haven't heard from me. This is true from my own observation. You go to the market, you have different species of apple. You have the voluminous, you have the red, the half red, green, not too green, yellow, different colors of apple. You buy apple in the morning, in the evening to change color, to start having spots. I ask the question, who is regulating what we take in this country? Remember, we really don't have much of apples. Most of them, they bring them from other countries. We eat what is killing us. Tomorrow, we hear of cancer, small children having diabetes, having this. Please, government should do something about it. Finally, my teacher, Dr. Femi, I want to ask you. Of recent, I observed, I just hear mostly two political parties, Labour Party, APC. Where is PDP? APC is not even focusing on PDP again. It's Labour Party. Today, Labour. Tomorrow, Peter. Next tomorrow, Peter. What is going on? The court never starts. I thought they will deliver their judgment before 29 so that they will allow the president-elect, if he's the one that will carry go, to continue. You have peace, settle down to work very well. If it's not the one, if that's the will of, then we know what to do. They never start anything. Where would they start? Is it after 4 years? They will not deliver judgment.
Just to answer that, just to answer that question, after an election, there's a period in which everybody can appeal. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's a period of 90 days. Apart from the very popular people who may be going to courts right now to say, I want to challenge this part of the result. Any other person who needs to challenge anything at all is still within that window range. It's after that range of appealing or challenging the results is done that the court starts to come together. If you follow through,
Hello?
Yes. Did you get me?
Doctor.
Yes, ma'am.
I do understand.
You do understand?
I do understand.
Okay.
I learned that the court said that they are waiting for APC to give them 21 days or thereabout to respond to the petition served to.
Yes,
APC
that's on that case. That's for that case. Remember, there are many cases. Yes.
Okay, but my doctor, because I'm calling through WhatsApp, I might have interruption. Doctor, don't you think the time is too long? Why not let's just do it? What is the big deal about it? It's either yes or no. So that, because I observed that once it happened in Buhari, the chairman was performing well the first tenure. Then they took him to court after second tenure election, and the small court dissolved the election. Other court activate the election. Before you know, we are not seeing the dividend of democracy. So I just observed that when you go to court, it disturbs them from performing. It's not even about
the election
or cancelling the election.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
So,
you're correct.
So let's tinker with that aspect of our law. Let it revolve around the duration before swearing in, so that the person goes sit down, gidigba.
Okay.
Make it perform. We are suffering in this country. May God heal Nigeria and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, dear.
Amen. And that's the conversation we should take up here. Let's say the 8 o'clock hour, the speed at which election tribunal can be done. That one, we can talk about it. This is without looking at any evidence of whether somebody is correct or not. How quick can anybody deliver, when they're required to deliver, or the justices to deliver on things? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Femi.
Yes, good morning. Glad you joined it.
Good morning to all Nigerians. Hope is my name.
Okay, good to have you on.
My own take this morning is Bishop Kuka. Yes, the man of God that we trust. Is a man of God that helped the
ordinary man in the country. Tell the government the truth, whether they want to hear it or not. Femi, our last election is not what we voted we see. That's why we go to court. That's why we continue to talk. As far as is the truth, whether government will hear. Although our last hope is the court. Are you hearing me, Femi?
I'm listening to you.
Yes, we trust in Nigerian judiciary this time. They will deliver. So our opposition party will not let them not disturb themselves. Better is coming. God is going to deliver Nigeria. So we trust in what Kuka said. He's not a beggar preacher. 10 naira offering and 20 naira offering is okay for him.
Easy with the language. You know I don't accept such language. Don't demean his person, okay? Just make your point and don't demean.
Sorry for that.
Yes.
So we stand on that. We believe in Nigerian judiciary that will deliver. Even if they will not want to deliver, God will help them to deliver.
All right. Let's leave it at that. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm just going to read up some messages very quickly, and then we will switch on to take on the news, okay? Dr. Mr. Libera from Owerri says, Bishop Kuka has said it all. Nigerians are frustrated and disappointed with this election. An election that was marred with irregularities, vote buying, violence, manipulation, an election that INEC violated its own electoral guidelines, the most fraudulent election so far in the country, she says. That's her opinion on that. Let the judiciary redeem its image by giving us justice and not judgment, okay? Also, Francis in Enugu State also writes in. He says, good morning, FMD. Keep up the good work. Good morning to you. On the issue of subsidy removal, I urge the federal government to focus more on reviving our refineries and building on new ones to boost oil production and job creation. Gwandu Chinedu is asking about how does it concern the Sultan? That's the advice Sultan gave to Khan to help to speak to preachers, not to hit up the polity. Good morning to you, FMD. How are you doing today? Happy Easter Monday. Clems writes the team. Happy Easter to you too. Pastor FMD, I hail you. If Nigerian leader can do the right thing, then we will have less accident killings. I'm not happy with the way we lose lives daily, he writes. Stay with me right here on Nigeria Info. I'm going to be back to read Pastor TJ's message. I'll be back. This is Morning Crossfire.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.